Today, the city of Porto has the great honor to host the start of the official visit to Portugal of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Bulgaria. Let me start, however, by addressing the President of the Portuguese Republic. I would like, once again, to thank you for the commitment shown since the first days of your presidency, more than 6 years ago, to embrace the entire country with an outreaching and sensitive attitude during official visits to our country. Your initiative of starting this official visit in our city, thus enhancing both the city of Porto and the northern region of Portugal, is something we deeply appreciate. Porto will never forget you. I also extend my warmest welcome to His Excellency the President of Bulgaria and Mrs. Radeva to Porto. Despite our different geographies, there are several common traits between the Portuguese and the Bulgarian societies. Both our countries have experienced in the past totalitarian regimes that naturally deteriorated and reduced our people's development. Both our countries, Portugal in the 70s and Bulgaria in the 90s, engaged in the path of stable, multi-party parliamentarian systems. As is typical in all democracies, we have fragilities and weaknesses, but democracy is the best instrument to promote a balanced society. Mr. President, I'm certain that you will have the occasion to ascertain just how dynamic Porto is, just how thriving and hopeful in the ways it views the present and also the future, how it relies on generating wealth, afterwards jointly oriented to its citizens, very much in particular, those who cannot or are no longer capable of doing it. We have a high concern about people who are aging and have less opportunities. You will also see how Porto believes in innovation, in developing its capacity of hosting and attracting with modernity, whereas never disowning the granitic and proud past that defines the city and its people. A city that likes working as much as living, that is serious and professional, but that is not afraid of enjoying itself. However, the present and the future are obscured by dark clouds we cannot overlook. I must not fail to mention the sad moments we are living in Europe. The drama unfolding in Ukraine and the inexplicable and illegal invasion perpetrated by Russia are a threat to our European values of democracy and humanism. Today, we are honored to welcome Your Excellency, Mr. President, and I would like, in the name of City of Porto, to express how grateful we are for your visit here. Hence, I am handing over to you, on behalf of the people of the city of Porto, the keys of the city, the keys of our home, as a token of recognition from the town and the townspeople. As from today, Porto is also your home, the home of the President of Bulgaria. This is the way we want whoever visits us to feel.
Thank you so much for your warm welcome in this most impressive granite City Hall building, and for the decision to grant to me such a high award, the keys of the city. It is a true privilege and honor for me to receive a keys of a city with more than 2 millennia of history, committed, however, to a modern future. I appreciate this ceremony as a recognition for the friendly relations between Bulgaria and Portugal. As you mentioned, Mr. Moreira, it is vitally important right now to show unity. And the relationship and friendship between Portugal and Bulgaria has a deep symbology. If the countries situated on the two edges of Europe can cooperate, can be friends, can think together for the future of Europe, it means that all of us, our European families, we can do this. The city, throughout the history has become a symbol for us, the rest of the Europeans, and to the rest of the world, a symbol of courage and commitment to look far beyond the visible and accessible, to explore the unknown, to cross seas and oceans, discovering new worlds. I'm proud to receive the keys of a city where Henry the Navigator was born, considered to be the founder of the great geographic discoveries, where Alfonso Henriques has founded and laid the foundations of the Portuguese independence. And very important, Porto is the invincible city. I know how difficult it is, and that one of the biggest challenges in politics is to be re-elected for a second term as a mayor. And today, your third term as a mayor of Porto is proof that people, citizens of Porto, appreciate and highly value your commitment and leadership in leading the city towards sustainable economic, social, and environmental development. If you go right now to Bulgaria, stop anyone on the streets, and ask him, what do you know about Porto? He will say at least 3 things, but guess what is number 1? The football club. For sure. Of course, port wine and the famous fado songs. I also believe that Porto, the second largest city in Portugal, being an example of fast growing and developing industrial and trade zones, being a remarkable place for tourism with its impressive culture, architecture, can be and could have a leading role in further dynamizing our relations. That's why, Mr. Mayor, I highly encourage you and your staff to explore current and future opportunities, to dynamize the relations with your counterparts in Bulgaria in all possible public activities for mutual benefits and prosperity of our people.